Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. My name is Mustafa. I am with Royal Cyber, and welcome to the Classbuddy event. Classbuddy is a personalized AI support for students and also teachers anywhere, anytime. It can be used for IT support. It can be used for student services, any course questions, any university specific answers. Right now, for all the course material, I mean, people have to go to Canvas for any IT support. They have to go to ServiceNow for any other library questions or any other basically university admissions, tuitions. I mean, they have to go to different websites and I mean different UIs. So with our solution, I mean, they can go to the virtual AI assistant Copilot and they can ask any question in simple plain language. I will now give this to Sarmad, and Sarmad will walk you through how it works, and I mean he will give you a live demo, and plus he will also show you how this is being used in the Northwestern Kellogg School in Chicago. So Sarmad, yeah, please.
Perfect. Thank you, Mas. And thank you everybody for joining in today. We'll be walking you through about Royal Cyber's introduction and then Classbuddy, the features that the product has, the value it delivers, and the Northwestern's case study. Finally, we'll have a session for Q&A where you can ask questions. Royal Cyber is a digital IT consulting and transformation company, which is specializes in different, technologies and solutions. We are about 20 years experience, 2,500 plus employees, 600 plus certified consultants, 10 plus operating offices in different, countries across the globe, and we have a clientele of around 600 plus employee clients. Now coming to the topic of today's webinar, which is Classbuddy. Classbuddy is a virtual teaching assistant. Now let me put you into a situation. Let's say you are a student who is enrolled into a classroom and the class strength of that particular class is around 70-80 students. Now, this is a 6-week long class and every week the professor is teaching you for 3 hours. Now in those 3 hours, he's explaining most critical concepts. He's just throwing things out at you. So what happens? That becomes really difficult for a student to digest at once. The next thing he's gonna do, he'll go home, and at home he's gonna, start doing some YouTube, some Googling, some research papers. But if he's not able to clear all his doubts, the next thing that he's gonna do is to reach out to the human TA. That TA is not only teaching one of the courses, but rather several courses, and is only able to allocate you couple of hours. And couple of hours for 4 classes with 70 students each makes it like 280 or something students to handle, right? That basically creates challenge for the TA as well to answer all the questions in those couple of hours. Now the students is only left with one thing, which is sending emails. On emails, there will be communication overheads. There'll be like delay because TA is, catering a lot of students, and then he or she is also enrolled into, their own courses. They're also students, and then the professors are also, teaching different multiple sections. So it becomes really hectic, which eventually results in a decreased learning curve for the students. Now we are offering a solution, and this is our value proposition, that a student rather relying on different human form provided resources from the university, he can reach out to the TA. That TA is a virtual TA which is available 24/7 to support you. There are no communication overheads, and it is content aware. It is connected to all the learning management systems. It's not like ChatGPT where you just go and ask questions and gives responses from like general information around the world, but rather it is sourced to the files which are being taught by the professor in your course. So there are no hallucinations. Let me walk you through now to how the Classbuddy is transforming the learning in today's classroom settings. So let's assume there are two students and they are going to ask questions. What did we learn in AI class today? Or maybe what key concepts did we explore last week? These questions goes to Classbuddy, and from Classbuddy it query all these questions across different data sources that you have connected. Maybe your university is using Canvas, maybe it is using Blackboard, maybe it is using Panopto. It can use one or it can use multiple. It's going to search across everything: grades, quizzes, assignments, lectures, presentation, notification. And mind you, it's not only limited to text, but rather it listens and watches your videos and bring responses from there. Because this time in this era we are seeing a lot of online education happening. So it's gonna search relevant content, bring it, and then pass it to the AI engine, which basically sends out the responses which are to the point. Okay. So in the AI class, we learned about neural networks and deep learning applications. In the concepts from the last week, we delve into neural networks, deep learning applications, natural language processing, and computer vision concepts. So this is the workflow that ClassBuddy takes and transforms your learning experience. Next, we have the features for the ClassBuddy. It's basically a specialized builder. So it's like you have a course which is for management, you have a course which is for engineering. Those two are like totally different themes. Maybe in engineering, you want to deep dive into theory. You want to talk about all your numericals, all your experiments that are being done. But in a management course, you would rather want to talk only about case studies, the practical application of all those formulas, right? Now you have the GPT builder where you can set the prompt and the professors can go there and set the prompt, and it would adopt to that theme. So the prompt is the theme of the course. Now the course content that can also be imported from multiple learning management systems. Maybe it's Canvas, again Blackboard, or whatever you use, right? If there are no integrations available, we can create custom integrations with those. Next, it's like it has a feedback mechanism. That feedback mechanism allows you to analyze what the questions are being asked to the chatbot and what the responses are being given by the chatbot. Maybe there is an instance where, let's say, a student is the deadline for the assignment to virtual TA was tomorrow. Professor is claiming that it was today. Now he can always go back and see like what response was actually given by the TA, so you can always cross validate the responses. They're like advanced student reports and analytics. These basically allows you to go and understand which are most frequently asked questions, which are like least asked questions, and what are the questions which basically are not giving right answers. And it can give you some advanced analytics and insights which allows you to curate your course content for the further sections. Now it has like all the automatic course alerts and updates. There are like notifications. Let's assume somebody is changing a date, deadline for one of your assignments. Those comes as email as of today, but now with the virtual TA, you can just ask it when was the date change? What was the due date for my last assignment? Finally, it has like advanced analytics. You can get insights out of it. Now it connects through different learning management systems. It is digesting all that information and it is ready to answer everything regarding assignments, regarding textbooks, announcements, projects, quizzes, and course session modules. Now I have a video for you.
Welcome to Classbuddy, your everyday virtual teaching assistant, powered by Royal Cyber. Classbuddy transforms the way courses are taught and learned with real-time, scalable, and comprehensive academic assistance integrated with leading AI models. Now, let's explore how Classbuddy simplifies learning. With our platform, instead of sifting through endless materials, you can simply ask to the point question. Just ask, what will I learn in this course? It searches all documents, video files, text files, PDFs, and presentations to find exactly where that information was mentioned. Let's delve into the features that make ClassBuddy a game changer. Seamless integration. Our platform offers seamless integration with many LMS systems, including Blackboard, Canvas, Brightspace, Panopto, Zoom, Cornerstone, Google Classroom, and more. Effortless academic support. Experience unified data sourcing and course scheduling for a smooth academic journey. AI-powered assistance. Utilize our GPT Builder and advanced AI capabilities to enhance your academic experience. Personalized teaching assistant. Professors can easily customize virtual teaching assistant with prompt templates for engaging interactions. Interactive learning. Engage in lively class discussions with conversation starters and benefit from our feedback mechanism for comparative insights. Efficient resource management. Simplify file storage and organization with our Builder file storage feature, ensuring all resources are readily accessible in one place. Now let's unveil the benefits of Classbuddy. Classbuddy offers interactive lessons, quizzes, and virtual classrooms for fun and effective learning. Teachers can create customized plans, track progress, and give feedback easily. Classbuddy is accessible anytime, anywhere, on any device. Join the Classbuddy community today and experience the future of education. Visit classbuddy.ai and start your journey to a brighter future.
And that's about the introduction of the product. We have a Jumpstart package. So Jumpstart package, somebody who is willing to adopt and test our virtual TA into their classrooms, they are welcome. We have a 1-week assessment session. We'll understand your requirements. We'll understand what learning management systems you are using, and also talk through professors and students to understand what are their pain points, so that we can specifically target those areas and make it really worthwhile for your experience, right? So we can set up one course for you, which would take around 2 weeks, which is setting up the virtual TA as you saw for Northwestern, as well as the GPT builder, create integration with your learning management system and deploy it on Azure. Or if you are using any other cloud, we can deploy the same thing on your other clouds as well. Finally, we'll spend 1 week. Our team, our experts would come and sit with you and do the KT, where we'll explain like how it works, if it failed, where it failed, and how you can correct those things. And one of our expert will always be there with you throughout, like working hours for your support. And that's pretty much it.
Thank you.
If
Thank you
you
so
guys
much. So much. And so I think, and I think just one more feedback. I mean, I just wanted to give is that this is not just limited to only the courses, right? So if anybody has questions on the housing, or anybody has questions on the library side of the university or school, or I mean anybody have any questions on the basically admissions, right? So these can be also asked the same way we can ask questions about the courses.
absolutely.
So I think now we can I think we see that, I mean, there are a few questions out there. So if anybody has any questions, we will open up the mic now, and I mean either you can enter the questions on the chat, or we can just open up the question line. Madhu, are we able to open up so they can also ask the questions?
Yes, we can. Kindly raise your hand and we'll unmute you.
Okay, so if you want to ask the question, you can please raise your hand, and then I think Madhu can basically enter you. Or if you like, you can also enter the questions on the chat box, and then we can I can read the questions. And then while I mean people are entering the questions, I mean yeah, so we also have because we are a Microsoft Gold partner, and I mean this particular solution is built on the Microsoft Azure platform. So if we have funding available for also Microsoft, where if somebody wants to try out this Jumpstart for their university, then we can also get that, and I mean get that funding for you for that. And I mean, in the next release, I mean, like, we will have also, integrations with ServiceNow for the IT help desk. We will have also, integration for Salesforce and other, enterprise level applications. So people don't have to go to multiple UIs to ask uh, different questions. I mean, they can ask all the questions from one single UI. Okay. If okay, I think if there are no other questions, thank you so much for joining, today's session. And we will share this slide and other things with you. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.